Hello, adventurers of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my guide, and thank you for checking out the first of our dwarf heritages. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ancient-Blooded Dwarf, which is such a cool name. Can we just acknowledge that? Great name, super badass. Let me tell you, this guy right here, tons of great roleplay opportunities, and a potential alternative origin as well, which I will get into in a little bit here. But before I do a deep dive on these guys, let's break them down a little bit. So, the Ancient-Blooded Dwarf is given the following origin. Dwarven heroes of old could shrug off their enemies' magic, and some of that resistance manifests in you. You gain the Call on Ancient Blood reaction. Now, this is pretty cool. So, Call on Ancient Blood. It is one reaction. The trigger is you attempt a saving throw against a magical effect, but you haven't rolled it yet. So as soon as the DM calls for you to make a save against whatever magical effect, you say, "Listen, Game Master, I want to use my Call on Ancient Blood." And you'll be like, okay, cool. So your ancestors' innate resistance to magic surges before slowly ebbing down. You gain a +1 circumstance bonus to the triggering saving throw and until the end of this turn. How cool is that? So, to quickly run a scenario where this might be very useful, let's say you're hunting down some crazy group of rogue wizards, and you go down a dark tunnel and you forget to kind of check to make sure it's not an ambush, and wham! It's an ambush! They pop out of every nook and cranny and they aim for you, little man. Needless to say, a +1 bonus doesn't sound super huge, but when it's life or death over several different spells cast on you in the same turn, let me tell you, huge upside here, huge upside. And because you can do a reaction at any point during that round, super great stuff. In any case, I mentioned earlier that you could have an alternative backstory for these guys. I think it would be creative, and once again, this is more up to the game master than it is up to the player, but if you want to pitch it to the game master, why not, right? Say something to the effect of, listen, I want my dwarf to be descended from a huge amount of dwarfs that were actually taken and experimented on by wizards, by mages, by this like dark, nefarious group, and it's actually for that reason I became an adventurer to hunt them all down. Something like that would be fine. Once again, it makes sense logically that you would have resistance to magic, or at least be more equipped at dealing with it on a biological level, or something along those lines. I think that'd be pretty cool. But that being said, let me know what you think of the Ancient-Blooded Dwarf down beneath in the comments section. Let me know if you think it's a great choice, not so great choice relative to the other ones. Let me know what cool alternative backstories you can come up with for them. Just put it all down there. I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say. That being said, I hope you all have a great day, and as always, happy adventuring, everyone.